Alright, here's a bellwork calculator section. So h of x is this. So I put on my calculator, make sure there's no error, because unfortunately if one thing's wrong here, all your graph is going to be wrong. First question, find the 0. Okay, so once I typed my function in, I'm going to look at my graph. Let's go zoom. Remember, I like Z standard. There we go. How many zeros do I see? 1, 2, 3. But I'm just going to zoom out a little bit just to make sure there's no other 0. Yep, appears to be just 3 zeros. Good, good, good. All right, go back to zoom standard. All right, one more thing I'm going to do is, do you see over there on the problem, it says where x is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 6.5? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 seems to be somewhere here. And we need the maximum, so we got to go up a bit. We have to include this up maximum. So I'm gonna make my y maximum bigger. Also, I don't need a negative part. So here, what's this? Window. I'm gonna make x min 0, x max 6.5. Why am I doing it? Because that's what the problem says. I'm restricting my domain. Y min, I forgot what it was. Y max, let's try 30. And I have to change here and there a little bit. Okay, so it looks like I gotta go up a lot. So zoom, y max, let's fix it to 60. I have no idea. Oh, you gotta go more. Let's try 100. That's better. Yeah? Alright, so let's find zeros. From 0 to 6.5, which is already x, that's when my x's are. I see 2 zeros. Here and here. Are you with me? Alright, so let's first find the first 0 first. So you go to second, calc, you do 0, number 2. It's going to ask 3 questions, left bound, right bound, guess, just like the maximum and minimum. Okay, so if that's the first 0 you want to look for, you're left bound, you want to be left of this 0. So I'm going to go to the left. Left of that. Yeah, hit enter. Right bound, you better want to go to the right side of that 0. Make sure your y value is positive there. So one y value has to be negative, one y value has to be positive. That's how they determine. Okay, there's my window. Now guess. There you go. So my first 0 is x is equal to 2.337. Remember the rule, you want the thousands, so you round it up from the 8 up. Let's try the second 0 right here on the right side. So I go to a second, trace. I'm looking for 0 number 2. But this time I'm going to go to the right side. Oh, there you go. Hit enter. Right button. Hit enter. Guess in the middle. Oops. So I got x is equal to 6.207. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, and then just quick reminder, this mistake, that's not 0, that is 0. Remember that negative 11 exponent means like 0.00000000. Okay, so I found 2 x's, now local maximum. Be careful here, folks, just visually, that looks like a local maximum, right? So let's just find that, and we'll talk about it. Maximum, number 4. So maximum is the highest point around it, or top of the hill. So left bound. We should be expert at this point. There we go. Maximum at x is equal to 5.079. Is that it? Local max? Unfortunately, no. You have this local max as well. Why is that local max? Because we're cutting the x value, so we start at 0. So really, this point is the highest around it, although that's an end point. Alright, so on the answer, local maximum at x is equal to 5.079 and x is equal to 0. I have to include x equal to 0 as well, so don't forget. Okay? Alright, absolute minimum value. Where's the lowest? From 0 to 6.5. This right here. What was the x value there again? 6.5. So on the bellwork, I can say x is equal to 6.5, but we also have to find the y value. How do you do it? A few ways you can do it. You can go to second calc. You look at a value. What y value? When x is 6.5. So 7c, absolute minimum is negative 70.846. That's a one way. Or we can go to table. Second table, and actually put 6.5 there. There's another option. Either way, you get the same answer. Isn't that cool? It is rounded up a little bit, but it should be the same. It's the same thing. So if you move your mouse there, it shows you the more detailed value. Okay, I hope that helped.